And here we go. You lucky dogs get 2 episodes this week, and then I'll find some filler. But yeah, I've really got to give some level of, discredit to the open space of the white zone. Like, you get used to the controls, it's not that big a deal. But when it comes down full circle to actually uh, getting, uh, getting around, a little bit of a pain compared to like actual platforming in a 3D environment. Like, I think, despite the fact that it was obviously not optimized for the Switch with how much I got burning spells coming out of my Switch Lite, Sonic Frontiers does the open world aspect a little bit better, in my opinion. There are some white zone annoyances with Frontiers, but not on a level, not on this level of like, why? Why are you doing this to me?
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like, make the controls simple and the challenges challenging. You know, don't make the controls fight against you. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I agree.
hell yeah. Because, like I said, Shadow Generations just as good as Sonic Generations. It's just issues like these can really the White Zone being a massive pain in the ass to get around,
Yeah.
and they were like, tell them why I never even saw what Radical Highway looked like in this game.
That was because of dealing with this sort of stuff and trying to figure out how to get. I believe, if I remember correctly, it was figuring out how to get to the gate.
Oh, I knew how to get to the gate. I was just having trouble controlling the Doom Wings. Like, the Doom Wings in the White Zone are just god awful to control. And then Brent was pretty much like, well, to avoid having to constantly, play and then take, frequent passes, switch around breaks, I'll just take care of Radical Highway and run the final boss from there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it was like, I play Act 2 of Radical Highway. It's literally going to be my first time doing Radical Highway in this game. That was the one stage I never saw any aspect of playthrough from. And I believe Chaos Island is what, the fifth?
Yeah, Chaos Island is the fifth, and then Radical Highway is the sixth.
So yeah, I got this far before I needed someone else to help me get to the final stage and go from there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. But again, stages are great, just like Sonic Generations.
Yep.
The White Zone is the biggest pain in the ass of Shadow Generations. Otherwise, really bang up game compared to the remake packed in here.
Yeah, as I've probably said to you off camera, is that the way I see it is that Shadow Generations basically improves everything that Sonic Generations introduce, and honestly, anything that's not good, i.e., say the White Zone, that's just something that's new that they've added into there.
Yeah.
So that was more if you think about it, experimentation that just didn't work.
Yeah, that's why you can't really call it a bad game or Sega being Sega when it comes to or Sonic Team being Sonic Team. It's literally they wanted to implement something new. Hold on.
Yep.
I gotta step outside for a second.
Protect. Hey guys, it's just you and me. But yeah, as I said, definitely feel like this game's anything that's bad with this game is primarily just things they were new things they were trying. I feel like the challenges are a bit easier to fall off than you know this one thing. Challenges are a bit easier to pull off as opposed to the one where it's like pick and choose. And the stages are just as good as the other ones. White space primarily is just like that one misstep.
Out of my way. Let's do this. Chaos control.
Not bad, not bad. Right?
Sorry, just explaining why my forgetfulness is grounds for certain aspects versus health concerns. Anyway, how'd you like Chaos Island?
Pretty good.
Right.
There you go.
What was your ranking?
My ranking on there was a C.
Now, if I remember correctly, there's a jump here that I always fuck up. Let's see if this is the jump I'm thinking of. Because that happens to me a lot in some of these stages. I get through them, but then I forget that I had something to do, you know?
Mm-hmm.
No.
So this is just straight up jumping with like no boosting, right?
Yeah.
I was pressing different controls trying to be like, what do I do here? Whee! Yeah, this stretch with the bottomless pits and the lack of this is basically going to be one of those lowest possible rankings based off the number of fuck-ups.
Mm-hmm.
What button do I press to connect to that morph ball?
Y.
Y. Alright. There we go. If this is anything like traditional Sonic, then the top paths should be the more rewarding ones,
Mm-hmm.
and the lower ones should be close. Oh, there we go! I hit a checkpoint just there. See, now we're at a checkpoint, so we don't have to go through all that again. It's just a matter of knowing when to jump, when to Y like that, because, yeah. I think pressing Y is what caused my fuck up there when I should have tried to double jump instead.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I was on a roll, like... This is Chaos Island! Look how chaotic it is!
Yep.
Okay, yeah. One more death and it's like, I'm pretty much like, this is, one of those, like, get back to me after I've had some practice, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like, the games are good, but I don't feel as compelled to run replay value as I do, like, classic-era Genesis-style Sonic games. You know?
Yeah. Why exactly would you say that's, like, not to the modern games itself, but I mean to, like, the classics?
I don't know, I just feel like the platforming is simpler. This level of challenge you expect, but I just feel like there's way too much room for, like, with how big and open these stages are. It's pretty much like, well, it's fun, but I feel like it's a lot easier to pick up and replay the older games a little bit easier. It's like the same deal with like Sonic Superstars. Outside of the like all of its faults, you know, like Press Factory Act 2 being just bad game design, the bosses being all kinds of good lord, what is this? Where's Cheese the Chow when you need him?
Mhm.
Versus like say and like the Sonic was never meant to be co-op multiplayer. It was always meant to be versus multiplayer. And you know, those are the reasons why Sonic Superstars is such a bad game.
Mhm.
You know? Because they were trying too hard to do something new and innovative instead of sticking to what works. But for me, it's like, if I can get through Sonic Superstars once, fine, but you're not going to catch me wanting to replay the game over and over again.
Mhm.
But like Sonic 2 or Sonic 3, I could play that game until I know the stage is like the back of my hand, and the only reason I'm fucking up is because it's been so damn long.
Mhm.
This is like an in-between.
Gotcha.
See how much better I'm doing right now?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, it's like, this is like, at this point, yeah, I definitely want to replay now that I know I'm not going to be fucking up and missing and not needing to get good because I've already gotten good as, you know, like, learn through doing, you know?
Mhm.
Whereas I feel like the learn through doing aspect isn't as bad in comparison to other games like the classic stuff. I don't know. It's really hard to get in to like this is why I feel the way I do. You know?
Mhm.
Yeah,
I get you.
yeah. But aside from that, you know, it's still really like once you know what you're doing, all you have to do is make sure that you don't fuck up, and when you do, just get that same quick in, quick out. Like, this is most likely going to be a C rank. How?
Well, I think that's also because you got a lot of rings, and also you got two of the medallions.
Maybe, because I do know that deaths do have the biggest effect on your overall ranking. I know I have at least a couple of D rankings in my personal file from the number of deaths compared to that many rings.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Where the hell am I?
I found you, Shadow. The blue hedgehog of all places. You have something I need. You can wait until my business is finished. Yes, sorry. But that chaos emerald and I have a date with a monster. Well then, it'll be a date to die for.
The same boss fight we already did, but this time from the other side.
Nice hustle, but I won this one. So I'm taking the emerald.
Oh, is that just a cutscene with some minor gameplay?
Yep.
Oh.
I finally find you. And what do I see? Sonic defeated. What happened?
I will beat him with equal terms or not at all.
A fine time to be honorable. Now he has the Chaos Emerald.
No, he has a fake emerald. I'll have you swap it for the real you after I'm finished with my mission.
Just like Sonic Adventure 2.
As a professional jewel thief,
You can't teach an old hedgehog new tricks, can you?
Yep.
Even when it's two different headshots.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Sick.
Oh yeah, another big criticism I have about the White Zone, you can literally die and have to respawn. You know?
Uh-huh.
It's like, I'm just trying to get from point A to point B. Why make me go through all this again? Because I can die in the hub world.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can understand, like, a game like the Elder Scrolls, where it's like, if you attack somebody in the hub world, they're gonna kill you. You know? But when it's literally just about the hub world serves as a way to get from level to level, imagine if you could die on the map in a Super Mario Brothers game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, going to the various levels instead of just dying in the levels.
Mm-hmm.
Would you consider that to be good game design?
Not unless, like, in a game, not in a Mario game, no. In, like, as you said, like, something like Elden Ring, that would be understandable.
Yeah.
Since, you know, dying is the name of the game.
Yeah. But here, it's like, doesn't seem acceptable here, basically.
Nope.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, just give me my hub world where I can go into the stages, and if I die there, it's not because I ran into some enemies trying to get from point A to point B, but just that I fucked up in the stage. God damn it! Alright, I think we're going to call it here just because we don't want anything. We don't want to keep dealing with, like, crash this, crash that.
Mhm.
Oh, well, we'll see you next weekend.
See you next weekend.